Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. Excuse me. I'm going to post a video tomorrow. I watched a video with Funky Dineva, and he was a part of a discussion. It was a panel that consisted of 6 black and gay men, and the conversation was supposed to be about straight black men versus gay black men. What is the issue? Y'all know I got a lot to say. Okay. Shout out to Funky Dineva. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get into this video, y'all. So the Real Housewives of Potomac, season 5? Season 5 premiere. Just finished watching the season premiere. It was good to me. All right, so starts off with Monique. I do not like Monique's confessional look with the all black. I don't like it. One thing I will give Monique is with Monique is probably out of all, I'll say this much. Out of the black reality TV shows that I've seen, Monique is the only one that comes to mind right now that really does. Like, mama will get on TV with an upbraided do. We'll go to the reunion with some updo, with some braids and an updo. Baby, will rock her natural hair. Yes, she wear her wigs and weaves. But she ain't got no problem, baby. Wakanda forever, braids, all that. I love Monique for that. But this hairstyle, I couldn't get it. I ain't like it. I just didn't like it. I hated Karen's. That short do, I hated it. When Karen had that blonde over to this side with that one-sided dress and a glove, I thought it was sickening. I said, come on, Miss Karen. But that little choppy, short 27-piece, I ain't like it. I ain't like Candace's hair when she had that big braid going around. It's like she got 3 scarves and braided them together and just set something on top of her head. I ain't like that one. I like Candace's look with the short bob. That was cute. I like Monique's confessional look with the hair over the shoulder with the gold dress. That was cute. I didn't too much care for Karen. I didn't too much care for Gizelle's whatever. Gizelle just ain't no dresser. But at this point, it's no excuse, because the truth of the matter is, I don't know if y'all remember when Kenya Moore came onto Real Housewives of Atlanta. Excuse me, Kenya wasn't no dresser either, but baby, Kenya gets with the girls now. So I'm sure she hired a stylist, but if y'all go back to Kenya Moore days, Kenya wasn't no dresser. She ain't no fast, she ain't like no Marlo Hampton, but Kenya has nice style now. Like, I feel like she can hang with the, Marlo, she all big, but this ain't got nothing to do with Marlo. But I didn't too much care for Robin's confession. Robin just whatever. I'm gonna say this much. When I look I don't really expect nothing from Robin. It is what it is. But anyway, so Karen moved. Karen moved to another house. So I guess that last house, yeah, I don't know what Karen doing. Karen moved to another house with Ray. That's all I got to say. Karen and Ray are now having problems. She says she's working too much. Let me say something. I completely understand if you are in a relationship and one person, let's just use Karen for example. Karen has not worked. When Karen gave an example of a job, she didn't say, oh, when I worked at so-and-so when I was, 30. She talked about a job when she worked at Taco Bell. So Karen is a kept woman, and ain't nothing wrong with that. So I can see how there could be strain on a relationship when you have one partner, when you have one person who works and the other person, she starts a business or she starts to work, and then this other person is like, where you at? What's going on? Why you in at home? women get your paper too. Don't look for no man to support you, because the motherfuckers will up and leave your black ass, and then you're gonna be sitting there talking about how I'm gonna pay my bills. Anyways, but they're having problems, and this is the thing that's weird with Karen to me. I don't know if I feel like what I got from this, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. What I got from this episode was a lot of fluff, a lot of bullshit. Like, y'all started to create storylines. Like, yes, everybody, I'm sure the producer said, okay, so what you gonna be talking about this season? But I feel like Karen and Ray, are y'all really having problems, girl? Because just the other, I mean, I guess they could be having problems because y'all just, I don't know. This would have made more sense when they were going through their tax situation. But now y'all are over the tax situation. Y'all have moved back to Potomac, and now y'all having problems. But she says because she's working. Okay, whatever. We're just gonna go for that. Gizelle's house looks a mess. Gizelle is one of the tackiest bitches on TV. I like Gizelle. Word on the street, I am the word on the street. That's one of the most iconic taglines in Real Housewives history. I don't care what nobody say. I think Gizelle's first season tagline, the word on the street, is I am the word on the street. I think that is probably the best tagline ever. I really, really do. And now I can't say out of all the franchises, because y'all know I just got into like Real Housewives of New Jersey. I just got into the other ones. But I'm just gonna go ahead and give it to Gizelle. But Gizelle, that is one tacky bitch. When I tell you, I did not like that house. You know what? Let me stop, because I'm sure that some of y'all house is decorated like Gizelle's. This is the thing. I feel like Gizelle is stuck in a certain era. Like, I feel like she's stuck in a certain time in her life. Like, this is how I look at it. Sometimes when you move, like, if I move to a house, I could take a few of my pieces to my house. Honestly, I could probably take my couch, because my couch is in good condition. My bed, my brother-in-law fixed. I could put that into a guest room. Like, I could take the stuff out of my house and put it in a new. Would I? But no, I wouldn't. I'm starting. If I move into a house, bitch, I'm going out. I'm going out. Bitch, my house gonna be so motherfucking lame. Bitch. My shit gonna be on some like Charade, Kenya Moore type of shit. That's more my style. But not for as like decorating, but like houses. Anyways, Kenya's house is more my stuff. Anyways, like, I just feel like Gizelle, it looked like Gizelle brought her furniture from her very first apartment to this new home that she's put so much work in it, and she just can't get rid of it. Like Gizelle, that shit, you need to get rid of. Girl, you moving to a whole new house. You're doing this whole house over, and you know, sometimes old furniture, it may not fit with your new home. And baby, these girls. So this is what happens, Gizelle. Gizelle, this is what happens when you try and act like y'all are one big happy family. Cause see, while I appreciate you not coaching the girls and feeding the girls lines, you also look stupid in the process, right? Because when you called that man on that phone and them kids was basically like, girl, hey, daddy, what you want me to say? I spoke. And you sitting there like, yeah, girl, they got you looking stupid because you trying to sell to us that low key y'all about to be this one big happy family and the kids love their father. And I'm not saying they don't love their father, but like they have like, no. And maybe your kids are just like most teenagers. When kids start to get a certain age, they don't want to be bothered with nobody. Everybody get on their nerves. What? You can't call their name. You trying to give them some money. They got an attitude until they find out it's some money. So maybe it's because Gizelle kids are at a certain age where they're just teenagers. And we know how we've all been teenagers before. How everybody get on our nerves. Bitch, I'm a grown-ass man and everybody still get on my goddamn nerves. But you know how when you're a teenager, everybody get on your nerve. Everything is blown out of proportion. So maybe it could be one of those, but I don't think so. I think that Gizelle and Jamal's daughters, they know exactly what the fuck is going on, especially that oldest one. But they all know exactly what's going on. They know why daddy and mommy got a divorce. They know what daddy did. And so Gizelle, instead of listening to her daughters, she cut them off and was like, basically, we're the adults, y'all are the kids, stay in the kids' place and shut the fuck up. That's pretty much what she hit them with. And the kids told her, well, the oldest one, because let's just be honest. Let's just be honest. It's always one that's going to deliver the message. But you better believe that Gizelle's 3 daughters, what's the name? Angel. I don't know. But the oldest one, I know it's the twins and it's the oldest one. You best to believe that oldest daughter and those twins, they have talked about Gizelle and Jamal. And they've all agreed that whenever some shit go down, the oldest one is going to be the one to do the talking. But the truth of the matter is the youngest ones, whatever the oldest one is saying, they feel the same exact way. It's just that the oldest one is just going to take the bullet and just bite the bullet and just, well, mommy, this is what it is. The reason why she got back with Jamal is because some nigga told her basically, what man gonna love your kids more than Jamal? Do you think about vacationing with some bullshit, some crazy ignorant ass shit to get back with a nigga? Ask Jamal what all the kids he done had out of wedlock and all the bitches he done fucked. Ask Jamal, has he thought about, is any woman gonna love your kids more than Gizelle? Because he don't give a fuck. Because his answer not gonna be the same. His answer not gonna be the same. It's not. It's not gonna be the same because we know it's not gonna be the same because you fucked over your family and you fucked over your kids when your wife Gizelle divorced you for fucking over your family and fucking over your kids. Because let's just keep it honest, whether you a man or a woman, when you cheat on your wife, you cheat on your kids, you cheat on your family. Period. I don't care what nobody say. So you cheated on your kids, you ain't give a fuck. You ask Jamal. When you lay down, do you think there's any woman out there that would love your kids more than Gizelle? No. So you don't think that? So why the fuck you fucking all these bitches throughout Atlanta, and why were you fucking all these bitches around DC, and Potomac, and Virginia, the whole DMV? You can't ask him that, cause whatever he say ain't gonna make no sense. Girl, when I tell you, baby, this is what happens again. I like the fact that Gizelle wasn't coaching her kids. But at the end of the day, this is what happens when you don't coach your kids. They start telling all your goddamn business. Because when them kids started talking about, when them kids was like the only reason why the only reason why that nigga called us is because he just want to tell you he called us. Like, I'm sure that Gizelle has probably told Jamal that, of course, if this is gonna work out, because I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. Do I think that Jamal is as close as to those girls as they will want us to know? No. Do I think that Jamal is as close to those girls as Gizelle wants to make it seem? No. Because if they were, when they daddy got on the phone, it just wouldn't have been like, no, hey daddy, what you want me to say? Did you speak to your daddy? Say hey to your daddy. I already spoke. Girl. And when he called us, he just called us just to say that he called us. Like, basically what those kids are saying is he don't give a fuck about us. He don't give a damn about calling us, because as soon as he calls us, he calls and tells you, look, I called them. So basically, Gizelle is getting on to Jamal's case about not calling the kids. So he calls the kids basically to shut Gizelle up. But the kids know what Jamal is saying. So why would them kids get on TV and say some shit like, because as soon as he called us, he called and tell you that he called us. They know what the fuck y'all talking. Like, y'all gonna stop acting like we stupid. And when I say we, I'm talking about all of us. Because at once upon a time, bitch, not long ago, bitch, we was all kids. We all knew the conversations that were going on between mommy and daddy, or mommy and stepmom. I mean, mommy and stepdaddy, or stepmommy and daddy. Whatever it was, whoever it was. Them kids was telling T. And I was here listening, bitch. I say, bitch, where? Girl, these bitches. Baby, these little bitches is telling all y'all business. Shout out to Gizelle Dawes for keeping it real on TV and telling all y'all goddamn business and giving us something to talk about. She said, it was better before. Your daughter just told you that y'all are a better family apart than together. And you don't want to listen to them, and you don't have to, you grown. You grown. They're telling you, we like it better when y'all not together. Because when y'all are together, y'all ignore us. And we know that nigga ain't shit. We know what he did to you. So now, we gonna stop respecting you because you were the nigga who treated you like shit and embarrassed you publicly. Let's just go ahead and keep it all the way funky on this goddamn review, y'all. I know a lot of people have been cheated on, and I know a lot of people have been hurt, but when your kids are telling you some shit like these kids are telling Gizelle, bitch, it's getting real in that house. It's getting real in the kitchen. They're not gonna respect you, Gizelle. They're not gonna respect you. They're not gonna respect you as their mother, and when they get older, they're not gonna respect you as a woman. And I'm telling you, if those kids don't want to be around, let me just say something. If those kids don't like being around you and their father because they feel like it's an uncomfortable situation, I am telling you right now, it ain't gonna be no different than when a gay person or a trans person or a lesbian or a non-binary or whomever it may be, when they feel like they have been treated like shit and they finally graduate from high school and go to college, and y'all wonder why a motherfucker only come home once every 3 years. Girl, he was coming home on Thanksgiving and Christmas. Now he only come home on Christmas. Girl, I ain't seen him in about 2 years. Girl, he said he gonna come home next year. Girl, you look up, it's been 5 years since little Pookie came home or little Keisha came home. Because they didn't fucking fuck with y'all like that because y'all treated them like shit. So all I'm saying is y'all might not be treating them like shit, but if they feel uncomfortable, baby, as soon as them kids started, but when them kids start hitting that graduation stage, and let y'all still be together. I know the little ones like I think they all in middle school, somewhere around that age. I think Grace, that's her name. Grace, Angel, and somebody. I think Grace just started high school. But baby, let Jamal and Gizelle still be together and let these kids still feel the same way that they feel. I can guarantee your ass, baby, when them kids hit that goddamn stage, you will never see them again. Well, you will see them, but it's gonna be when they want to come home. Don't listen to them kids if you don't want to. Anyways, Candace and Chris. Bitch. Candace and Chris, y'all look like some fools too. Y'all look like some goddamn fools too. Bitch, ain't nothing wrong with not having no money. Bitch, I ain't got no money to be at no goddamn trying to throw no $5,000 party. Okay? And bitch, but the thing is, bitch, I'm not gonna get on goddamn TV trying to act like it. That's Candace's problem. She wants to put up this facade of this lifestyle that maybe she would live if her mom was still taking care of. But like, you looking at $2.3 million houses. Girl, how you looking at how you looking at anything over $250,000, bitch, when you living in your mama house? And I like Candace. I do. I like Candace. But I'm just saying it is what it is. You can't get mad at Gizelle for laughing at you because the shit is comical. Girl, you literally live in your mama's house. And even if your name is on the lease, girl, a deed or whatever, girl, your mama was still paying half of the rent because clearly y'all couldn't afford to pay it y'all damn self. So all I'm saying is, well, now y'all say y'all paying it by y'allself. Okay, whatever. But at the end of the day, girl, your mama, that's part of your mama house. Girl, all I'm saying is, girl, your ass is up here looking at this goddamn venue, and this bitch done told you $22,000 after you told her your budget was $5,000. If you don't get your ass up out that goddamn building and take your ass to your house and throw a backyard barbecue and sit your ass down somewhere. Y'all always trying to get y'all asses on TV, trying to stunt in front. And now you looking stupid because your ass went in there with this goddamn white man. And you know your budget is $5,000. Girl, I know you had to Google. Or I know you had to know what the price range was for that venue. But no, you wanted to try to stunt in front for the folks at Bravo. Now this bitch done told you the goddamn rent is $22,000 for the goddamn occasion. And you done told her your budget is $5,000. Baby Fish looked at this bitch like, yeah. It's one thing if you told the bitch, girl, what's the budget? Oh, the budget is 19. And she told you, oh, well, it's 22. Girl, right? That's like some wiggle room, right? Okay, so what do we need to take off, girl? Do we need to take these balloons down? Girl, take them flowers down. Girl, yeah. We'll bring our own ice. Don't worry about it. We'll bring our own ice and cups. So how much they take it down? Okay, you know what? We're going to bring our own food. Don't worry about it. How much they take it? Okay. We at the 19th. Okay, we good. You see what I'm saying? Because ain't no wiggle room between $5,000 and $22,000. I like Candace. I'm just saying. Y'all hoes are trying to stunt in front for the wrong people and be looking embarrassed. Ashley and her white baby. Ashley got a white baby. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That baby looked just like Michael and Ashley. I don't really have that much to say. Ashley says that her and Michael are doing better than ever since they had the baby. So, Robin, you know, I've said a mouthful about Robin. First of all, Juan, bitch. Juan, baby, between Juan, Mauricio, I don't even want to say his name because I can't stand his ass. But I'm going to go ahead and say it. We'll take away his ignorant ass, trifling ass, dusty ass, disgusting ways. But bitch, between Mark Daly, between Juan, between Mauricio, bitch, I have the time of my life. Bitch, I would have the time of my life. Mauricio from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Juan and Mark Daly, baby, that would be, bitch, that'll be one for the motherfucking books. You don't even do threesomes like that, but I ain't never said I don't do foursomes stuff. Oh, yeah. Oh, I know he fine. Anyway, so, Robin is finally getting the backbone. This is the thing with Robin. I always thought that Robin wanted to. Did I always think that? Let me make sure I'm about to say what I'm about. Let me think about it before I say it. I was gonna say always. I think I remember thinking that I didn't know if Robin. I'm trying to remember Robin and Juan's situation. I think I remember thinking that Robin. I can't remember. But all I'm saying is now is that with Robin and Juan, I'm glad that she's finally, even though like, girl, I could talk about marriage and all that shit all day. Some people want to be married, and ain't nothing wrong with that. Juan clearly does not want to be married. I guess Robin wants to be married. If y'all already, buying houses. Girl, I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. If y'all already buying houses, you've been fucking raw, having babies, exchanging social security numbers, opening up joint checking accounts. Girl, at this point, bitch, we have to get married. Girl, do you really have to? Girl, do you really have to get married, girl? I want to get married before we buy a house. Bitch, you bought this one? But at the end of the day, Robin, she is putting her foot down. And I will say this much. Robin, you want to be married. So if you want to be married, and I'm being serious when I say this. Robin, you want to be married. The motherfucker who you want to marry should want to marry you too. It should not be a one-way street. Like, I don't know if Juan really wants to marry Robin or if he's just marrying Robin just to shut her the fuck up. You know how some niggas really don't be giving a fuck about being married, but let me just go ahead and propose to this bitch and throw her a ring. Kind of like Tanya off Real Housewives of Atlanta. Like, Tanya really wants to be married to Paul. It ain't nothing wrong with that. But Paul clearly doesn't want to be married to Tanya because, bitch, 8 years later, almost a decade later, y'all bitches still ain't married. And y'all say Paul is coined down, okay? So we know money shouldn't be an issue with getting married. But we know that Paul is one of those men who basically proposed to Tanya just to shut the bitch up. Like, let me just propose to this bitch so she can shut the fuck up and be happy with this ring. That's what happened. And 8 years later, she's still walking around with that same goddamn engagement ring. Hopefully it's different. But Robin, you want to be married? You need to let the motherfucker know. Like, bitch, I want to be married. And that ain't got shit to do with no goddamn house. I want to be married. I want to be married. And bitch, either you gonna marry me or either we could just do what we doing in this townhouse. So I guess in a way, she putting her foot down. Like I said, she putting her foot down. Robin, you want to be married. You need to let that nigga know that, bitch, this is how it's gonna work. Either you gonna marry me or either it ain't gonna be nothing. All right. Okay. So I'm here. I have my own opinion about marriage. I be joking and shit, but I'm here for Robin and standing up for what she wants. She want to be married. So you need to marry or get the fuck up out. But we know he ain't going nowhere. Who? So Jamal and B. I don't know where I put that. See, I just be writing down stuff just I wrote. So what the fuck does so Jamal and B? What the hell that mean? Oh, I just made myself sick. Shit. Girl. When Monique said that Gizelle got back with Jamal so she can get some more ties and offer. I say, yeah, that sounds about right. Ooh. So Gizelle and Candace. They go out. Candace, I guess, is trying to taste cakes to see what cake she wants for the party or whatever. They go out. Candace, girl, I really don't. When I tell you Candace gonna get her ass whooped. Candace gonna get her ass whooped, bitch. When I tell you, I'm not gonna lie. When they were showing them tweets from Candace, girl. But you see how they already trying to set this up. They said, girl, clearly they're setting it up because you see how Gizelle said in her confessional, Candace, what did she say? Candace, basically saying Candace takes shit too far. Candace takes shit too far. But of course, we know that Gizelle is going to be Team Candace when it's all said and done. I don't give a damn what nobody say. You know, she can't stand Monique. And I still don't know why Gizelle don't like Monique, because I don't think Monique ever did shit to Gizelle. I can't think of nothing. I really can't think. I really cannot think of a reason. This review is getting too goddamn long. I gotta hurry up. I can't think of a reason why Gizelle don't like Monique, because Monique ain't did shit to Gizelle. Not from what I can remember. I could be wrong. So Gizelle, they go out, girl. They start arguing at the table, basically. It's really one of those nice, nasty arguments, you know, where you smiling, but like reading the bitch at the same time, like, yeah, bitch, yeah, you said that bullshit on Twitter the other day, and I should have slapped the shit out of you. No, girl, I didn't mean it that way. The way I meant it was this, girl. Why are you so fucking mad, bitch? You know what I'm saying? I thought we were sisters, bitch. It was one of those type of situations. Like, okay, girl. is it tacky to have a cash bar? Like, I tried to make it not tacky because I was like, okay, people have parties in clubs all the time. And they might have one bottle in a section. And then, of course, you know, girl, if you want anything else to drink, girl, you got to go to the bar and get you a drink. But I'm thinking, well, this is a private party. I don't think that I don't know. I'm going to say this much. If I was going to a private party, I wouldn't. If I knew that I was going to a private party at some type of venue, you know, like, I guess unless it was like a restaurant, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to say it's tacky, but I can see how some people could say it's I'm not going to call it tacky, but I can see how some of y'all might call it tacky. Like, that's a tacky ass bitch. I can see why you would call Candace tacky, but I wouldn't call it tacky. I'm not saying I wouldn't do it. Like, if I threw a party, bitch, the drinks, it needs to be open bar. You know, like, now, bitch, am I gonna have whole real plates and chicken plates and no, it's gonna be an open bar. Now, bitch, it might not be a whole bunch of food. It's gonna be some finger foods, but bitch, you can drink as much as you want or until we run out, okay? But I don't see myself. If it's a restaurant. Like, girl, we going out to eat. I think most people know, like, when you go to a restaurant, like, you know, like, girl, you probably paying for your food. Like, nobody's going to invite you out on their birthday and then to, like, Papa Do's and then, bitch, they pay for your food. Like, it's kind of like, girl, I'm having a party at Papa Do's. Y'all should come. I'm having I'm having a little dinner at Houston's. Y'all should come. But I don't know if you would, I don't know if y'all hoes had if y'all was celebrating if y'all was celebrating your anniversary, I would not think that I would have to pay for drinks. That's what I'm gonna say. So if I walked in and I said, girl, can I have a Tito's and tonic? Light on the tonic and heavy on the Tito's. And girl, you said, and you handed me a ticket, girl, I'm just gonna walk off. Cause I don't know what you handed me that shit for. This Keisha and Brown party. Oh, we gotta pay? Okay. That would be me. So, Gizelle is taken outside by Karen and Candace. Now, I will say this much. I thought it was strange that I guess this was, okay. We all know when it's an event, the girls have to get together. It's the infamous circle. All the girls got to get together, go outside. You see how, like, Gizelle, how Karen, what's her name? Wendy and Monique had to follow suit. So, okay. So, I thought it was strange that that's how they kind of started it. But, Candace pulls, let me slow down because I'm trying to hurry up because this review is getting too long. Okay. I cannot believe this review is 30. Girl, I cannot believe I'm at 33 minutes. Girl, I talk too fucking much. Girl, I might as well calm down. Hold on, because I got to finish what I'm saying. Okay, let me get it together. So Karen and Candace take Gizelle outside. I thought it was strange because Karen, you really don't fuck with Gizelle like that. You know they friending this girl. And, not Candace. Yeah, Karen, you don't really fuck with Gizelle like that. And even though that cake tasting or when they hung out, Gizelle looked a goddamn mess when she pulled up in that. Gizelle, what the fuck you got on, girl? Let me say something. At this point, there's no excuse for none of these bitches to be looking the way they look. Like, girl, while I don't think that y'all are making Real Housewives of Atlanta money, y'all hoes is making probably a cute little coin now. Cause Robin ass on TV talking about moving to a new house. So that's how I knew the bitches was making a little bit of money. When Robin started talking about, bitch, cause you see how now Robin, she set them kids up to mention that goddamn house so that could be her way into talking about that goddamn marriage. But whatever. y'all making a cute little coin now, because we got Candace over here paying for parties and shit. Robin over here talking about buying a new house. So y'all might not be making Candy Burris and the other girls money from Real Housewives of Atlanta, but bitch, y'all making a cute little coin. I think y'all at season 5. I think y'all making, you know, I don't know if y'all viewership is high, is just as high as Real Housewives of Atlanta, but girl, girl, them checks is clearing. Them checks is clearing, bitch, and it's a nice little chunk of change. But yeah, I didn't think that the situation between between Candace and Gizelle was that heavy, even though they were being nice, nasty to each other. I didn't think it was that big of a deal for Candace to feel like, hey girl, I just want to make sure that we're okay because you seem a little bit perturbed. Like, I didn't think it was that deep. And so I could see why Gizelle was like, bitch, what you talking about? Bitch, I'm at your party. Like, girl, if it was an issue, girl, I wouldn't be here. And then I really thought it was messy. Now, see, this is why Karen, now, you know what? Now Monique should have got her ass cursed out, because Monique, you don't even fuck with Gizelle like that. So for you to even, for your ass to even roll up and start asking Gizelle or even mentioning Gizelle's relationship, I thought was out of order. You know, when you don't fuck with a bitch, you supposed to give just pleasantries. Like, you know, you give the hey girl, how you do? Because we work with a bitch. Hey girl, how you doing? How the kids doing? That's good. You look good. You know, and that's pushing it. That's pushing it. But because Gizelle and Monique, I don't think it's like Kenya and Nene situation quite yet. But like, I don't think they're at a point where Monique should be asking about Gizelle's relationship. But I think they could, you know, walk into a room and be like, hey girl, how you doing? Oh, how your kids doing? Oh, they doing, how your new baby doing? Oh, he doing fine. Okay, girl, it was good to see you. You see what I'm saying? Anyways, so Robin is late, but I thought, out of everybody, I thought Robin looked the best. I absolutely thought Robin was super, super, super cute. I loved her hair. I loved that blazer. It looked expensive. At first, I didn't like the tights, but I realized that girl it was denim and diamonds. And okay, I didn't too much like the shoes. But after I was like, okay, you know what? This is actually a cute look. My favorite outfit that night was, even though it was a more laid back event, was Robin. That bitch is always late. Robin, let me get off Robin. Robin be swearing up and down she motherfucking Marlo Hampton. Like, it ain't no excuse to be late. But girl, if Marlo walked in late, we know why Marlo walked in late, because Marlo about to get a girl's fashion, right? You know, Robin, you was cute, but bitch, you late all the time. And most of the time, girl, all you doing is get some brown gel and gelling your hair down, bitch. So why is you late? Girl, you act like you getting up and having a curl bundles and bundles and bundles. Bitch, you got 2 inches worth of hair on top of your goddamn skull. And bitch, you late everywhere you go. You don't even curl your hair, girl. It's always gelled down. So I'm not exactly sure why you always late everywhere you go. But anyway, shout out to Robin, though. The mama is a mess. She was drunk as fuck. She had to be drunk saying the shit she was saying. She said, I'm glad you sleeping with my daughter. What she said, I'm glad you sleeping with my daughter. Bitch, what are you talking about? Somebody take the microphone from her now. And somebody go get her a glass of water. And call her Uber and get her the fuck up out of here. You know, baby, Miss Dorothy came in, snapped, baby, Mama Dorothy came in, baby, hair on point, makeup on point, baby. She had little kitten heels on. She was ready for the girls. Chance is back. Who the fuck is Chance? Why put Chance's back? That's her little baby. Oh, Charisse, girl, you don't even understand your own hand right now. I gotta be trying to write fast, child. Charisse is back. I don't know if she's back. I don't know if she was just on this episode or she's trying, she's gonna be throughout. You know what? I like Charisse better as, I didn't like Charisse. I did not like Charisse until Charisse became a friend of the show. When Charisse became a friend of the show, I thought Charisse was I thought besides Karen, to me, girl, first season, girl, all them hoes is fake. But I thought, and I didn't watch second season. I watched the reunion and I watched people reviews. But I just remember not liking Charisse. I thought she was the fakest one of all of them. But yeah, hopefully if Charisse come back, hopefully she's a friend. Well, we know who the Housewives are, so I don't know if she's a friend or not, or if she just made this one appearance. And anyways, the episode goes off. Monique asks why Jamal. Monique asks why. Girl, let me go. Okay. So anyway, the episode goes off, and you see Monique looking at Candace and Chris as they dance the night away. And girl, that's the start of the start of the Monique and Candace drama. Girl, that's all I got, girl. I'm done. Bye, y'all.